Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ETW Proving Grounds. And we are live from Nashville, Tennessee, and we are one night away. We are actually now less than 24 hours away from Wrestling All-Stars, and tonight we are going to have some action-packed matches for you here tonight, like the Golden Ticket Qualifier for the last open women's Golden Ticket ladder match spot between Megan Harper, and Kitty Ramirez. I'm just so excited I can't put my words together. As well, in the main event, it is gonna be a stiffness overload as we are gonna see Tank and Skitz go head-to-head to crown once again the last open available spot in the men's Golden Ticket ladder match, because in the men's Golden Ticket ladder match we're going to have 2 surprise entrants, and in the women's Golden Ticket ladder match we are going to have 1 surprise entrant, and these are of course at the behest of Mr. McGeever himself. Sorry, wrong company. I'm gonna get yelled at for that one. Sorry, I'm just so excited I can't think straight. I can't put my words together. As of course, words are hard. And of course, if you're looking to pick up some great merchandise like that product line we have there, Words Are Hard, you guys can go over to the merch store and check it out. Links, of course, down below the video player or in the description if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube. And of course, welcome everybody who is live with us here tonight in the live chat. Yes, Jamesy, thank you. Yes, I know. I'm the best announcer ever. I'd never mess up. If you're hearing it wrong, it's your fault. We await the opening contest here between Tiffany, Lynn, and Lisa Silva. What am I talking about? This is a triple threat match. Man, I am just so messed up today. Anna Riley is going to be joining us as well in this match, in this show opener. Been running around like a madman all day trying to get the finishing touches on Wrestling All-Stars, as we are still getting it ready over in the Nissan Stadium. I was over there earlier today checking out the final pieces being put in place for the entranceway. It is massive. But it is a Wrestling All-Stars season. And we are all running around like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off. As Anna Riley now makes her way out. Former Proving Ground Women's Champion right here. Actually, both Anna Riley and Tiffany Lynn, former women's champions. Lisa Silva is yet to capture gold here in ETW. Of course, as we alluded to earlier, Anna, former Proving Grounds women's champion, 2-time Proving Ground women's champion. Tiffany Lynn, she has held the Women's World Championship twice. 2 former Women's World Champions. Lisa Silva, can see her definitely holding on to some gold one day. She is still early in her career. I think has she been in ETW for a full year yet? I'd have to look into when she actually signed her official contract. I want to say probably about maybe 6 or 7 months she's been officially in ETW. Of course, we know she's had some pre-contract matches. We did get an early look at her. Yes, we will be... Well, I mean, technically, could it be considered guaranteed new champions? I mean, they are new championships, but they are replacing old ones. So yeah, technically, we can guarantee at least 2 brand new champions tomorrow, as we will be introducing the East Coast and the East Coast Women's Championships tomorrow. They will be, of course, taking place of the retiring Proving Grounds and Proving Grounds Women's Championships. And, oh, man. Lisa Silva just tossing Anna around with her by her hair. But Anna's not going to go down easy. Tiffany, nice duck there, the clothesline. I'm very excited for that. Question is, will our champions going into it be able to successfully, I guess we could say technically retain, but at the same time gain the East Coast Championship? Or will it be the challengers coming into this? Because you got to remember, we had the 2 tournaments to crown the #1 contenders, I guess we could call them, into that finals match against the current champions that will be going into that. Yes, Taka, the East Coast Women's World Heavyweight Championship. That's like saying, who used to say that? Was it Daniels and Kazarian, the World Tag Team Champions of the world? Who said that? They were the World Tag Team Championships of the world. Oh, Lisa Silva getting tossed into the steel steps. Gotta think she's hurting. And it's Tiffany now taking over the match here. She's already taken out Lisa Silva. Now looking to take out Riley and pick up a quick win. That neck breaker will do it. And now Anna fighting through it, able to kick out. And Silva now gonna back off here for a little bit, let Anna get through. Ooh, a bit of that beating and rushing clothesline got Tiffany's attention. And Lynn flying through the air with that forearm. That slight distraction there by Silva gave Anna Riley enough time to get back to her feet. And now she's personally introducing Tiffany Lynn to the top turnbuckle pad there. And oh, missed with the kick there. Riley knocked back down. Oh, man! Oh, bomb slap right to the face. And the power on display by Anna Riley. And Silva! Shotgun knees! Silva just took this one. Silva just took this one! No! Oh, man, I thought that was it. Oh, nice shiv right there to the kidneys. Oh, Riley gonna round. Oh, the roundhouse. 2 full rotations before she connects. And oh, Tiffany caught her with a quick thrust kick. Oh, and another neck breaker. That'll do damage. Oh, Tiffany looking to steal the work of Anna here. But Silva had enough time to rest here. Able to kick out. Good shot, buckled Silva over, trying to get some separation. And little Silva, look at that! Lisa Silva, Michinoku driver with the pin! Ah, can she bring it up there too? She does. How's your face, Lisa? Honestly, that question should be asked to Jessica Faith, considering she's still recovering from a broken nose. Silva now, looking for a pin. Is it enough? Silva is gonna pick up the victory. Nicely done by little Lisa Silva. That's what I'm talking about. I thought she had it there at the double knees. The shotgun knees right into the chest. That'll make your heart skip. What a match. Not a bad way to start it off, ladies. Solid triple threat match to get us going there. Your ass what? Lisa Silva had found the perfect opportunity to strike, and she struck. Can't blame her for that. Gotta give it to the girl, man. That's probably one of the biggest thing about multi-person matches. It's not about hit them with your best move. It's about finding that particular opportunity to pick up a win when everybody else is down. Whether that be at the behest of somebody else's finish or just getting a lucky, quick, cold cock shot, like a right hand or an uppercut or a kick to the face that knocks him out. And of course, guys, tomorrow we are on the precipice of our biggest show of the year. 7 p.m. start time, special start time. Tomorrow, make sure you guys do not miss it or you will hate yourself. Well, maybe not that drastic, but you'll be highly upset if you miss any of the action. But of course, if you ever do for any reason miss the action, like last night's Uprising, for example, it just went live over on YouTube on the Extreme Gaming Network. It's about 15 minutes ago at 8 p.m. So if for ever any reason you guys miss it, go over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. And of course, you'll be notified every time we drop a new replay or one of our awesome Let's Play videos. So do yourself a favor, go click the subscribe button over there. Make sure you're following here as well. You can also follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook. Thanks for all of those. Scroll through the chat periodically. They're down below the video player, or they will, of course, be in the link or the description down below on the YouTube channel. But coming up here, though, we are going to see James T and Extremo go at it. These two have an extended history of fighting each other, and I don't think they've ever had a bad match. So we'll get to see these two go at it one more time here tonight. Add another chapter to that story. This will be a good one right here. This will be the high-flying, extreme lucha style of that man right there, Extremo. And he will be taking on the brute force brawler. That is James T. So here we go. Extremo coming right out the gate. Hurricanrana takes him right down off his feet. Got caught there, though, with the dragon screw. And oh, Extremo now to belittle. Anything you can do, I can do better. I wouldn't say that, Taka. Ooh, nice back body drop there. Oh, clubbing blow. Extreme out on the outside. James gonna follow. No one wants to risk injury with Wrestling All-Stars tomorrow. Yeah, tell that to the 6 men that were in the main event of Full Effect. They kicked the living shit out of each other. I'm still thinking about that elimination match, that 6-man elimination tag on Full Effect this past Wednesday, man. And a lot of our stars are already injured. You got Romeo with 3 fractured ribs and 2 bruised ribs. His shoulder's all jacked up. Marley's got a broken arm. Angel has possible ligament tears in her knee. Jessica's going in with I don't want to say a broken nose still, but she's still recovering from a broken nose. That's 5 of our top stars right there, injured. Like, the fact that they're going into the show tomorrow is just spectacular on its own. Like, props to them. And of course, like in Romeo and Marley's case, if they have severe injuries, they had to sign a waiver stating that if they get even more hurt in their matches, I think Extremo is going to be going into tomorrow with a broken face. But of course, they can't sue ETW because they're going against our doctor's wishes. So, clubbing blow there by Extremo. And, oh, again, who elbows somebody in the top of their head? Like, I just don't see Romeo being a challenge to Tyler tomorrow. Hey, he made Tyler tap on Wednesday. You know, being at maybe we'll say like what, 65%, maybe 70%. Yeah, he made Tyler tap, so I wouldn't go saying that now, Tyler. I think even injured Romeo could still put up a good challenge for Tyler. That's going to be a spectacular match. Heated rivalry, Devil's Playground. If you put the, as they say, proverbial bookend on a feud, that's a hell of a way to do it, right in the Devil's Playground. Oh, nice springboard moonsault there by Extremo. Extremo able to catch him though. Nice dragon screw. And it looks like his striking ability here, the brawler, James T. I was going to say not really working for him today, but those few shots got him what he needed. Able to hang Extremo up on the top rope. And James T, no. I agree to disagree. I can do that. And, oh, European uppercut. Oh, nice reversal by Extremo. James T looked like he was going for maybe a spine buster. Extremo able to reverse there. Extremo back in control now. That, oh, kick to the lower kidneys. Yeah, that makes sense. Kick to the lower back in the area of the kidneys is what I was trying to say. Kick them in the lower kidneys like you got more than two. We have really been working hard on getting Wrestling All-Stars up and running. The crew, like I said at the start of the show, the crew's still over in the Nissan Stadium right now, still setting up the arena, setting up the free chairs, the guardrails, the ring, the production / media table. They're still setting up. The stage is taking forever because it is just gigantic. It's like, I think they said it was like 40 or 50 different LED screens. It's ridiculous. You guys are gonna love it. As nice belly to belly there by James T. Can't get a pin off it though. Romeo doesn't have the killer instinct he'll need tomorrow for wrestling. I don't know, man. At one point in time, I would say Romeo was probably one of the most, I don't know how you would put it. I don't want to say killer instinct kind of guy, but he definitely knew how to play the game, man. He can get it done when he needs to. You got to remember, he may have turned over a new leaf, but you know he was always capable of taking shortcuts when he needed. Nice swanton by Extremo for the win. Manny, you're not wrong there. Going to some good old quotes there. You're not wrong. The most dangerous animal is one that is injured and cornered. And Romeo is injured right now. I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, man. I could see it happening, but if it actually does happen and Romeo walks out with that World Heavyweight Championship tomorrow, I am going to shit a literal brick. And I'm not being skeptical and saying that Romeo won't win. I'm just saying that there is a high chance that he may not, just because of the fact of how injured he is. Again, like, the only reason Romeo went so long in the match this past Wednesday is because he was in there with his two teammates. You know, so he could come out when he couldn't catch wind. If you've never experienced even a bruised rib, a fractured or broken rib is 10 times worse trying to pull in air. It is so hard. I cracked a rib one time when I had the damn flu. I was coughing so goddamn hard that I actually legitly fractured one of my ribs because I coughed so hard. Trying to breathe after that happened, man, was one of the toughest things I could ever do, because every time I tried to pull in breath, it would hurt so bad. And Romeo's walking around with 3 fractured ribs right now and 2 bruised ribs. So his ability to breathe right now is highly diminished. And like, he's not gonna be able to last 10, 15, 20 minutes, half hour like he can on a regular basis right now. He'll be lucky if he can last 10 minutes straight at the pace that Tyler goes right now. It's Chris Tyler at Wrestling All-Stars, Mr. Wrestling All-Stars. Well, I could just say Mr. All-Star for short. Mr. Was. I love how the initials of that are WAS. Was. Moving on though, after Extremo's big win there, we are gonna see 2. It's basically a kaiju battle right here. You got JJ Marshall taking on Tonga, currently the #1 contender for the East Coast Championship, if we're getting technical here. So this is basically King Kong versus Godzilla right here. 2 gigantic walking buildings, as I like to say. And a goddamn skyscraper with legs. Yeah, JJ Marshall, what's he, 6'7"? Almost 300 pounds. I'd say he's probably about like 290, maybe just 300. Then you got Tonga, man, 7'2". 7'2", something like that. He's between 7 foot and 7'2", which is impressive in and of its own. But he's also over 400 pounds. So that's ridiculous. I want to know what the hell his parents fed him as a kid, because there's no way in hell he should be as big as he is. It's a freaking, like I said, a skyscraper with legs. Mr. Is, was, and always will be. Okay. Getting a almost paraphrasing the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. There on that one, Mr. Bret Hart, the Hitman. Hey, what's up, Insane? I don't think it's been announced who Billy's facing it tomorrow. Which is kind of weird though, because Mr. McGeever is going to announce the card later tonight. I believe it's probably 5 to 10 minutes after we go off the air here. They're going to release the whole card. So right now, I think they only announced the full effect ones. Obviously, the ones that we've seen contenders announced for, they're actually announced, but we're going to go through and actually post up the whole card on the Discord. As these two starting out already, basically figured this is the way it was going to say, was going to go, not taking anything away from JJ. But Tonga, man, is just a force to be reckoned with as of late. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's right, we did have a #1 contenders match last night. That's right, yeah, it was Johnny Rogue who won the #1 contenders match, the main event last night, that 4 corners match. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Wow. When you actually friggin', I am forgetting so much crap right now just because we have been busting our ass getting Wrestling All-Stars set up. We did so much. We were working on the lighting. We were getting the audio set up, going through the music, making sure that the in-arena speakers were working correctly. So much work. But I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. As Tonga missed the clothesline there. JJ got a grazing shot there with that right hand. Didn't do nothing, but the clothesline finally takes Tonga off his feet. And Marshall got to be careful. I don't think they're going to do anything, but you got to watch out for the Angelo brothers there. Heart and soul. Heart and soul of what? Insane? Working my ass off? Yeah. I mean, it's not just me. We got the whole crew doing it too, man. I'd be nothing without them. I would not be the voice of ETW. If it wasn't, of course, for the backbone of all of our shows, the guys and gals who set up the rings, the stages, especially when we actually travel, and 9 times out of 10, we don't have to really tear down or set too much stuff up because we're always in the Boardwalk Hall. You know, like once we put stuff up on Wednesday, it's really just the stage panels that we change out for the individual shows, and then Friday we take it all down. You know, the one occasional Saturday when we do one of the smaller branded events, we'll change it out for that Saturday's event. And 9 times out of 10, we don't even change it out because we've been using whatever show is actually broadcasting it. We just use that stage now. So, and nice dodge there by Marshall. This one though, one of the big 4 that we usually have are usually always the most difficult because we go elaborate. We make big stages. We have, you know, big fanfare and all that. All 3 shows are on it, so it's like we gotta make sure all the music works, all the videos play, and all that stuff. And it's just a lot of work. Not that it's hard work; it's just mountains and mountains of work to do. And Marshall actually standing toe-to-toe right now with Tonga here. It's been pretty back and forth as I've been droning on and on about the process here at ETW, kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit. All right, Insane. Well, we'll be here when you get back. Rogue's gonna be the one that cost Billy his title. Oh, that is true. I did notate that fact yesterday. The question will be though, can Johnny do it again, but this time in his favor? Can he win the Tri-County Championship? That is the question. That is true also on the other end too. This is Billy's opportunity to finally get a receipt for that championship being taken from him. There's Marshall here. He's actually gotten a lot more offense than I thought he was going to. Again, not taking anything away from Marshall's skill. It's just the sheer size and power difference of Tonga is just ridiculous. Like, look at the height difference between Tonga and Marshall. And Marshall's not a small guy. Marshall's got like 7 or 8 inches on me, and I'm 6 foot tall. That guy makes me look like a child. And sitting next to Tonga, I look like a baby. As Marshall now, camel clutch here. And Tonga's struggling, but I don't think he's going to quit. There you go. Marshall had to let it go. No way. No way! Look at that! The fact that Marshall got him up is impressive. Oh, choke bomb! Wow, I still can't believe Marshall was actually able to get Tonga up and over his head and almost in a martial law position. And Tonga, did he just win it? He did! Now that is an impressive victory there, especially going up against the Proving Grounds champion, Mystique, tomorrow. Mystique's no pushover, as you guys, I'm sure, are well aware. That score is long done with. Acai already beat him, moved on now. He comes crawling back. Well, I mean, he ain't crawling back to Billy Paragon. He won a #1 contenders match that Billy just happens to be the champion of. So I think that match is going to be lit. I don't care what his little fanboy is saying right now. I still love you, saying it's cool. I'm just saying, you fanboying it up for him right now. That choke bomb is a thing of beauty every time. Yeah, it is. And again, I don't know. Honestly, going into this match tomorrow, I don't know who to vote for. I'm kind of leaning more towards Tonga right now than I am Mystique. But like on the other side, you got Mystique. He's a freaking beast. I mean, we'll see Mystique in action later tonight when he takes on Tony G, but like, that was an impressive match. Like, Marshall was actually taking it to Tonga. So, and as Tonga exited the ring, the Angelo brothers got in because they are in a tag team match. So this is actually, I believe, the first time the Angelo brothers will team up here in ETW. The Freakzilla and Kyle Angelo will be taking on the Kings of Justice here. I don't know how many times outside of ETW they have teamed up, but here I'm pretty sure this is the first time. So we'll see how good the brothers can work together here in a fighting situation. Tonga is a motherfucking savage. You're not wrong. If he actually is able to capture the East Coast Championship tomorrow, he is going to be a hard champion to beat. And if he ends up winning it, and then later down the road ends up losing it, I would honestly say it would be in a multi-person situation. He probably wouldn't be getting pinned. If it's a straight one-on-one match, there's not too many people I could actually think I could see taking a championship from Tonga. So if he captures it tomorrow, it's gonna be a long title reign. I'm saying the Angelo brothers because I know Kyle Angelo and the Freak are brothers. I don't know what their actual surname is, so I'm just going by what Kyle's wrestling under. So, because I know it's not like the Freaks, or I mean, we could call them the Freaks, but I was trying to be, what's the word? Polite, I guess we could say. Because of course we know that the Tower of Power's tag team is usually Tonga and the Freak, but with Tonga just beating Marshall in that singles match, I don't think he's going to wrestle twice. Although that would be pretty friggin' impressive too. So again, I want to say the first time these two brothers teaming up here is, oh, Kyle just got low bridged by Justice there, tumbling to the outside. And Kata. Angelo pulled Justice in front of him. What a move by Kyle Angelo. Justice was trying to get one up on him. And Kyle Angelo able to divert the big man in King Cutter's path. Smart move there by Kyle Angelo. Gotta give it to him. That was a hell of a move. The Voodoo Kaiju Alliance. I like that. Friendly fire, friendly fire. Poison Rana by Kutta. Able to finally get things back on his side of the yard there, if you will, as he's able to tag in Justice. Billy is nothing else if not a great story creator. Look at the whole saga between him and VIP. Now Rogue gets to be a chapter. Wow. That's I mean, you're not wrong. The feud between VIP and Paragon was spectacular, but saying that more or less that, Rogue is a footnote in that story is, I would say, a little wrong, considering he was the main reason, and Paragon has said it on multiple occasions, that Paragon lost the Proving Grounds Championship is because of the distraction that Johnny Rogue created and gave Mystique the opportunity to capture that championship. I would say that would be at least worth a book. With multiple chapters in it, because they faced off quite a few times, if I remember correctly. This is basically, like I said earlier, just another chapter in the book. And oh, look at this. Justice, the power! The Freak, he goes about, I want to say 250. He's not a small man by any means. I mean, he may be short, but as you can see, the guy is a walking brick house. You're just gonna look past the man who stole that title from Billy. LOL, I didn't mean to call him a footnote. I'm just saying he's another chapter in the rise of the Monokuma story. Oh, okay. I would say that's a pretty substantial chapter in that story. So, and that book needs to be burned. Oh, Taka, come on. That'd be an interesting read. Oh! Justice able to sweep the feet of the Freak there, who quickly tags out to K-Cutter here. The Freak now with Cutter in the neutral corner. Shoulder checks. Oh, and a sling blade. Jesus, everyone and their mother's using a sling blade nowadays. Oh, what a kick right to the face. Another one with the other foot. K-Cutter was making sure the left side of his face wasn't jealous. Can hit it out of nowhere, and no freaking way. The Freak right back to his feet. I don't even think he felt it. This guy's got like nerve issues or something, man. That was a hell of a kick. That was a hell of a kick also, that front roundhouse. And now Hernandez, she's getting involved here, distracting the Freak, giving K-Cutter some time to recover. Was it enough of a distraction though? Rips him up by the throat like this. Power. Oh, Cutter! Nice move there by Cutter. Able to wiggle free and get a DDT out of the situation. Oh! Brain buster. Float over into the pin. 2 and 3. The KOJ taking this one. And that's a shame there for that loss for the brothers. But in all honesty, again, don't know how many times these guys have tagged together. Just because you're related in your family doesn't mean you could instantly gel well in a tag team situation. Not saying that they weren't bad, because they actually did very good for themselves. It's just that inexperience as a tag team when you're going up against a tag team that has been wrestling together for off and on about 4 or 5 years now. So, because there was about that 1.5 year period where they were fighting amongst each other. So, but we were talking about it earlier. The big match at this year's Wrestling All-Stars is the introduction of the East Coast Championship as well as the Women's East Coast Championship. That is the title match right there. Tonga versus Mystique. That's going to be incredible. That was my bad attempt at, I think it was Spanish, but don't at me. But we saw Tonga in his match earlier tonight when he successfully beat JJ Marshall. Now we're going to see the other side of that coin, as we're going to see the Proving Grounds champion Mystique taking on the man that always asks if you lift. I currently do not. But that doesn't matter, because I don't need to lift to be able to call these great matches right here in ETW. Jim Tannen in wrestling, that is correct. The 3 things Tony G loves more than pretty much life itself. That actually kind of concerns me a little bit though, because does he not love his significant other? Like, I mean, usually in my life, usually when it's kind of hard. Usually when I'm in a relationship, it's usually that person that is usually number 1 on my list, and then everything gets pushed down one, you know, except for maybe family. But hey, that's just me, you know. Everybody has their own list of important things, so I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. There's Mystique now, makes his way to the ring. Skitz leading the way. We'll actually see Skitz later tonight. I'll be wrestling against Tank for the final open spot in that golden ticket ladder match for the men. Which, as I've actually looked at the card so far, it's actually turning out to be a pretty beefy match. Because there's not one high flyer in it right now. Like, literally the whole field is nothing but powerhouses and technicians. Which is going to make for a very interesting match this year, and a match that's supposed to have use of ladders flying off them and shit. It's going to be interesting to see like a guy like maybe Skitz or Tank, depending on which one wins here tonight, climbing up a ladder, you know, 12, 13-foot ladder to capture the briefcase. Yeah, everyone get their marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers ready. We're about to make some s'mores. And somebody called Nelly because it's about to get hot here. Woo! God damn. As always, I can feel that heat all the way up here in the skybox. I can only imagine how the front row feels. And how'd you guys like my early 2000s obscure reference there? Someone called 2002, tell them I keep stealing their bad jokes. Oh! And right out the gate, Mystique. Not letting Tony G even get a word in. And, oh, man. Tony G in for a night of hurting here. Even if he can actually somehow pull out a victory here. Oh! And Mystique's relentless here. Yeah, 2002 reference. There you go, Taka. Is that bad? Oh my God. I actually just realized that next year my 20-year high school reunion will be coming up. Because that's the year I graduated, was in 2002. God Christ. Help me, Lord. Getting old. And Tony G now actually starting to fight back here. And speaking of 2002, somebody get Tony G. Take him back to that era. Jersey Shore wannabe here. And, oh, man. One clothesline, and that's it. Tony G gets sent over to the top rope, crashes to the outside. The Dracula and crystal meth. He is a beast, man. And have you ever actually seen, he actually has fangs, like they're legitly his teeth. It is ridiculous. Like, I had to interview him one time. He scared the shit out of me. Every time he would smile, he had them big ass fucking fangs. Like, that shit's creepy. And he's got like the brightest friggin' green eyes too. Like, it's really unnerving. But it's Mystique now. Goes for the pin. 2! And just look at the difference in pigment on the skin there. Like, Mystique is pale as hell. And Tony G looked like he spent too long in the deep fryer. As Tony G now, actually, I never thought I would actually say this. Actually getting one up on Mystique here right now, and is in control of the match. And, oh. And Tony G, no freaking way! How the hell did he get his leg up that high? Tony G is actually putting some moves together. And oh! Big spin out. Side slam there. And oh, look at that. Perfect timing by Skitz. Realized that Tony G was going to go for the pin, distracted Sammy. No, from what I understand, man, he's just a huge fan of all that mystical stuff, man. really got into it as a young kid. Was absolutely in love with Dracula and vampires and werewolves and zombies and all that crap. I think he kind of took it a little too far, if you ask me. But hey, man, to each their own, you know. And oh, Tony G actually giving Mystique some trouble here. Mystique is suffering from that Skitz syndrome. Oh, having trouble with the smaller guys. As Tony G now taking full advantage of this. Oh God, could you imagine if he wins here? Would he actually, if Tony G could pull a victory here, would he be added to the East Coast Championship? Or if Mystique wins the East Coast Championship with Tony G, never mind, I'm not even gonna finish that thought, because he just got his final nail in the coffin, courtesy of Mystique. The final nail in the coffin for the victory. And that is that. That was a good question, though. I actually am going to finish it. I'm lying to myself. If Tony would have won here, would he have been added to the East Coast Championship match, or would it have had to wait for Mystique to actually, if he could win the East Coast Championship, then would Tony G be the first challenger? Not that it's ever going to come to fruition. It's an excellent question, though. Because technically, I would say no, because Mystique isn't the East Coast champion yet. He is the Proving Grounds champion. But with it being retired, Tony G wouldn't be able to get a title shot at it. So I guess some could argue the fact that he beat Mystique while he was Proving Grounds champion, now that he is, and never got an opportunity to challenge for it, but now that he is the East Coast champion, he should have a right to challenge him for then that championship. Obviously all hypothetical. We gotta obviously wait to see. Well, obviously it's not gonna happen anyway, because Tony G lost, but oh God, it's so hot. You're right, only Mr. McGeever would know. That is his call and his call only. And of course, we've been working up to it for the past several weeks. Tomorrow, Wrestling All-Stars, August 7th, coming to you live right here on the Extreme Gaming Network. And it all starts at a special start time of 7 p.m. Make sure you guys don't miss it, because you are going to regret it if you do. But again, if for any reason you do happen to miss it, you guys can always catch up on the replays by subscribing over on the YouTube channel, the Extreme Gaming Network. So that way, if you ever do miss it, the replays go live 24 hours after the show broadcasts. So at the start of the show here at 8 o'clock, the replay for Uprising went live, as well as yesterday. Same thing with Full Effect. The replay for Full Effect went live at 8 p.m. So, and of course, we got libraries of great content there that are not just
you're never gonna make it. You're not good enough.
The replays for ETW. Again, make sure you guys don't miss it. Make sure you're following here. Make sure you're subscribed over there. So that way you'll never miss a second of everything that we do here on the network. But it is time to see who the final spot for the golden ticket ladder match is going to, or final available slot is going to. And of course, we have that one surprise entrant for the golden ticket ladder match for the women, and then of course 2 for the men's. And here we go. Oh, Harper coming right out of the gate, and that drop kick did nothing, but that elbow unfortunately laid out Megan. Is it white? You know, I wore a white tux one time. It was a pain in the ass. It was so hard to keep clean. But we're not going to talk about that because that was a long time ago. And yeah. Cleaning bill for that was ridiculous. The sheer power here going to play a big factor in this match. Harper is going to have to keep the speed up. And, oh! Missed the shot there, did Harper. And oh! That was a hell of a move. I guess she sensed Kitty was coming up from behind her and was able to actually grab her while she was running away from Kitty and hit her with a bulldog. That was quite impressive. And one out of the corner. She's got Kitty on the ropes here, figuratively. And, oh, big headbutt. Quick shot to the guts. Go buckle Kitty over, and that's not right. Harper pulling the hair, slamming her opponent's head down on the mat. And Harper now, smart move here. Take out the bigger opponent, take out the legs. And Harper actually doing a really good job here early on of keeping Kitty down on the mat. Kitty now going to roll to the outside to try and catch her breath. And oh, that may have been all she needed. It quickly grips Harper up by the back of the head. Harper fighting out of the grip. Block the shot. Ooh. And oh, crashes knees first into the steel steps. Don't care who you are and how tough you are when your kneecaps hit steel. That cannot feel good at all. And, bounces Harper off the apron there. Sammy initiated the 20 count. He's up to 7. And Kitty gonna break it before he can get to 8. And Jesus, the maliciousness of Kitty right now. Oh man. I think she's a little peeved that Harper has gotten so much offense on her. Looks like somebody else is suffering from the Skitz syndrome right now. And Harper, Jesus! How the hell did she just kip up from that? Oh! I think Harper may have switched some of that magical grass before coming out here. I don't think she felt that. Was she able to block the block from Kitty? Nevertheless, that was impressive as hell. Maybe she saw it coming, was able to brace herself, give her enough space between her and her gut and her Kitty's knees. Yeah, that is literally my face, Taka. Very shocked and surprised. Smiley faces right there, or emojis, whatever you want to call them. And Harper, elbow to the back there, right in the kidney area. There's Harper now looking to end it. Is it enough? Raining down the elbows. Kitty trapped in that triangle lock. And wow, not even a 1 count there. And Harper, like, utterly shocked. Now I don't blame her. After the onslaught that Harper has initiated here, and Kitty kicking out at 1. That is very, very impressive by Kitty. And Harper, now what's she looking for here? Oh, look at that. Oh, diamond dust out of the corner. And look at that, 1 shoulder check, and the whole complexion of the match changes. Oh, maybe not. Harper, man, really making it tough for Kitty here. And Kitty into the corner. Or she said Harper in that corner by Kitty. And all that rope hung neck breaker. She's won her many matches before. She's, of course, got that implant buster. That thing is literally a match ender. Wow! Harper kicking out at 1. Oh! Well, like Kitty was going for a clothesline. Harper saw it coming, ducked under. Delivered one of her own. Oh, look at this. Oh, she's got a lapel lock. Oh, Kitty, though, able to break the hold. And a straight shot right in the chest. Oh. That clothesline. Yeah, all Japan Harper, no selling. Trying to psychologically beat her opponent there by making her think she's not experiencing any pain. And Kitty thinks she's finally had enough. Another neck breaker. And not going for the pin. That may have been a mistake by Kitty there. And Harper again continuing to work on the arm. Caught the leg, did Kitty. Clothesline on the back end by Harper. And oh, looking for it again. Lapel lock. And this time it looks cinched in pretty well. Oh, maybe not. Looks like she's slipping a little bit here. And oh, Kitty again. Breaks the grip. And who punches somebody in the tip? That's the second time. I said the chest the first time, but she legit punched Harper right in the titty. That's messed up, man. Harper, I'm concentrating on the wrong thing here. Harper went for the powerbomb attempt, but no go. Oh, Kitty! Airplane buster! That is it right there. That's gotta be it. That move right there has ended so many matches. And it has ended this one. And Kitty now has a good laugh inside that ring. And she will be added to the ladder match at Wrestling All-Stars. And of course, talking about the Golden Ticket ladder match. Become a mainstay of Wrestling All-Stars.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it.
So the complexion of that ladder match has now officially changed. Got a dominating presence like Kitty Ramirez in it, man. That is going to definitely change the playing field.
Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight?
And of course, we've been talking about it all night, especially. This is all leading to Wrestling All-Stars tomorrow, 7 p.m. start time. Make sure you guys do not miss it. It is going to be one hell of a show. Kitty's so tall she don't need a ladder. Well, I mean, she's only 6 foot. She's still going to need at least a ladder, maybe a step stool. But let's move on to the main event because we gotta fill that last spot in the last available spot in the men's Golden Ticket ladder match. We're gonna fill it giggity right here when Tank and Skitz go head to head right here, right now. The man who's ready for the apocalypse. The Tank. The guy looks like he got taken right out of the Mad Max films. He's ready to go. He's getting psyched up on his way to the ring. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I literally was just thinking I've never heard this man speak. I don't know why that's a thought. I don't know, Manny. Did you hear me say giggity? I don't know. Did you? See, if I were to say it, I would be like, giggity. Probably couldn't even make that out. Giggity. There you go. All right. Fucking quagmire. Then here we go. Hey, is gonna be taking on the monster known as Skitz. Something about filling a slot? Giggity. This right here is what we like to call a taco special. It is two big beefy dudes going at it again. Now I'm gonna do it because Manny's like, did I just hear you say that? This is gonna be a good one there, man. I'm excited for this one. The Shades of the Demon versus the Choke Bomb. The only difference here is Skitz has got somebody watching his back. Not that I've seen Mystique get involved in too many of Skitz matches, but it has happened from time to time. That is true. Take it in, guys. This will be one of the last times we'll see that beautiful Proving Grounds Championship. Unless, of course, you, go back and watch the replays. Or, of course, we have been combing through a lot of the old school shows that we've done. We're actually looking to work on a documentary of all of the old shows we did, the more or less the rise of ETW and how we came to be. So if we end up making that documentary happen, you guys may be able to see it again in that sense. And Skitz right there out the gate, pulling out those dastardly tactics. Jesus, he just sent Tank in the freaking orbit. What a full Nelson slam that was. Skitz not messing around here, man. He just launched a guy that goes about 285 into the air like it was nothing. And the back body drop. And Tank, as we see here, wearing the red fatigues. It was like the first time in like the 7 years that Tank's been in ETW that I've actually seen him change his attire. Normally comes out here in those gray, the gray army pants. Yeah. Any of the ETW titles would be a great title to have a replica of. I wish I could find a company to make one. I would be sending them right to Mr. McGeever's way so he could release the copyrights to them so that way we can make replicas, because that would be friggin' fantastic. Can you imagine having a replica of the World Heavyweight Championship? Oh, I'd be in heaven. Or no, my personal favorite, everybody should know, I talk about it all the time, the United States Tag Team Championships. Oh, I love them titles. And like I always say, I'm a huge fan of the black leather for the strap, but that red, man, that red strap, man, complements those titles very well. There's Tank and Skitz now still going back to back early on in this match. And now look at Tank displaying his power. Deadlift gut wrench on a man that is 350 plus pounds. And, overhead chop there by Tank. And, shoulder tackle. And locks the belly to belly here, gets free. And now Tank gonna fire back here. Shoulder tackle. And these two are almost match for match here. And Tank slingshot back off the top rope there. Quickly grips him up, front face lock. You have to think of something here. You give Skitz time to run. He is going to take this match here. Oh, that'll do it. Nice backbreaker there. And oh, I actually like both versions of the Internet Championship. They both were pretty nice. And Tank again, going right back to these gut wrenches here. Look at that, nice. Still impresses me to actually see Skitz tossed around, manhandled, if you will. Same with Tonga. Just the fact that they are two of the biggest men we have here in the company. Like Tonga, 7 foot, maybe 7'2". I forget exactly how tall he is, but I know it's in the 7 foot range. 450 pounds. Then you got a guy like Skitz, 6'10", about 100 pounds lighter than Tonga at 350. Like, just to see them even get off their feet is impressive. Oh, well placed on the chair by Mystique. Skitz must have saw it there. Spine bust, or side slam, excuse me, right onto it. Sammy can't do nothing about it because it's not like Skitz or Tank introduced the chair. It was a product of opportunity. But Tank, though, moving like it had no effect. Military press slam by Tank. Now working on the arm here to try and maybe injure the arm so Skitz doesn't have the ability to torque on the neck breaker for the Shades of the Demon. Which is a smart move by Tank. And of course, also, you take out the arm, you take out more than half of Skitz's arsenal. Skitz now going to roll to the outside. Smart move there. Didn't give Tank an opportunity to pin him. Now this is where Tank's going to have to be very careful, because Mystique can play a vital role here on the outside. Just distracting or even just getting in the way. The Tank keeping an eye on Mystique. That's a bad idea to keep your back to him. And oh, right in front of him, drops his tag team partner down on his back. And oh, what a right hand. And Tank again, momentary distraction, looking over at Mystique. Gave Skitz the opportunity to hit that right hand. And oh, grazing thrust shot there. Tank's still a little out of it. Don't know how much of that connected. Skitz breaks the 20 count at the mid mark, right before the 10. And oh, Tank in the corner there, not successful. Skitz able to turn it around, and now literally turns Tank around. And Tank. What is this? Oh, he's looking for a Yosaka cutter! And oh, here we go. Tank not even worrying about it. He's trying to yell at him. Sammy's telling him to get down. Tank! Choke! Boom! An earth-shattering 350-plus pound choke bomb. That's, oh, God damn it. Come on! Kick him out, Sammy! Wow. Yes, Sammy did it. He heard me. He heard me. Oh, backbreaker by Skitz. The damage may have been done, though. The distraction. Oh, no, maybe not. Tank coming back. It is definitely a stiffness overload, man. Buckling shot there by Tank and Skitz. That's a rough time here. Face first into the turnbuckle as Tank delivers the gut shots, the face shot, although cushioned due to the mask, and finally tosses him out of the corner with a hip toss. Tank now. Big opportunity. Can he pull it off? He cannot. Skitz shoots the shoulder off the canvas at the last second. Sammy checking on the condition of Skitz. Skitz is good to go. Back to his feet. Oh, shades of the demon. Shades of the demon. Did he do it? 2, 3, no. And Skitz. Shocked as I am. Is he looking for maybe a second time? One more time. That's got to be it. I've never seen anybody kick out of 2 of them. 2 and 3. So there you go. The last available slot has been filled. Giggity. And there, right there. I don't know if Skitz knew it or if it was just a chance opportunity. That spin around side slam right into the chair. Tank, though, not even moments later, would be back on his feet like it didn't even hurt him. You gotta think it did. He was just put on a strong front. So there we go. So we have 2 mystery opponents that will be involved in the ladder match tomorrow, the golden ticket ladder match for the men, and then 1 mystery slot for the women's golden ticket ladder match. And then, of course, we got the 11 championships to be defended, plus 2 All-Star Battle Royals. Of course, 1 for the men and 1 for the women. The winner of those 2 battle royals will get a shot. The men will get a shot at the singles championship. That, of course, will be the Internet, Tri-County, or New Jersey championship at a later date. And the women will receive a title shot at, of course, one of the 3 women's championships at a later date. So there you go. We got Vince Crow, Jay Hart, Josh Justice, and Skitz. And 2 mystery opponents in the golden ticket ladder match. That is going to do it for us here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show. And of course, we have to pay homage to our executive and show producers depicted here on screen. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thank you, everybody who comes in each and every week to watch the program. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, unfortunately, we will not be having a gaming session, as we got to go get to work on finishing up everything for Wrestling All Stars. With that, guys.